Hello everyone. Hello everyone. This is Shashwat Mandal back here again with another video. I hope I am audible to all my viewers. So yeah, we will start with the video, and the topic of the discussion is all about Nata 2021 results and its open discussion. So we will proceed with it just within a few minutes. So for that time, I will just hold because let's all my viewers join and we can proceed with this. So yeah, just before starting the video, the important announcement is, as most of you already know, NATA 2021 results are already out. So yeah, before switching into anything, let's first discuss about what about the results, what they have declared and all. Before that, after that, we will obviously come into what about the results, why, I got many responses from the students who are telling that, sir, we haven't scored good. Why is it so, or some such. Okay, so just give me a moment. I will be sharing my screen. Yeah, I hope my screen is visible to all of you. Just a moment. Yes, it's fine now. Great. Okay, so hello everyone. This is Saswata Mondal, and you are watching a live stream with me for the NATA 2021 results, which has just been declared today. And we will be discussing on that topic. Upcoming things are, we will be discussing about the college admission counseling and its proper guidance. How now, after your results are there, how you are going to take admission into your desired college. What is the procedure? What is the requirement of marks? Will it differ this year because the average score in NATA second attempt or in the NATA examination till now is less as compared to the previous years? What will be the strategy for the students who are going to prepare for the NATA third attempt of examination, and followed by what, there is also JEE mains examination coming up on 26th of August. So how you are supposed to prepare for that, and what are the sort of colleges that you can get through JEE, because students are in a dilemma that, sir, can we get the admission through JEE, or do we need, through NATA only, or do we need to write JEE as well? So yeah, we will be discussing about everything, and in the meantime, you can just invite your friends as well. They can also know about all this. And right now, the most important topic of discussion is your results, NATA 2021 results, that we are going to discuss all about. Your results are out, and if you are, if you are want to come for the counseling personally with me over Zoom, that will be a one-to-one session. You can go and fill the Google form which has been given below in the description box. If you want to prepare for the NATA third attempt or the JEE mains paper 2 examination, which is going to be held on 26th of August, you can go below in the description box and fill the Google form below. So yeah, now let me share my screen and let's discuss about the results. So first of all, what they have announced, what NATA has announced about the results. NATA is an examination taken by the Council of Architecture, and in the press release they says the Council of Architecture has been conducting the National Aptitude Test in Architecture since the year of 2006 for admission to the first year of 5-year of Bachelor's of Architecture program. So to be clear about, the architecture is a 5 years of degree program, and it is held by many of the institutions all over in India. So there was a second phase of NATA examination which was held on 11th of July 2021 across 248 centers in India and 6 centers in international cities out of 25,860 candidates who applied for the second test. 21,657 candidates appeared for the examination. Okay, so we got a clarification now. See, there is a basic difference which you can see. The first attempt was given by around 14,000 applied and 11,000 given, if I am not wrong and I remember that correctly. But over here there is an increase of 10,000 students now. So you can understand the thirst of the students, or the amount of students who will be taking admission into architecture colleges. We are coming to that. Just give me a moment. Before that, I would like to go through, okay, great. So before coming to anything or anything else, I would just like to say you can invite your friends to the video, and also if you are having anything, please do write in the comment box so that I can answer all your doubts and all. Okay. So this was the declaration given by Nata regarding their second phase of examination. Now coming to the results part, two important things we have to notice here. One is the most, the most hot topic right now is what about the third attempt? Am I able to give it or not? And what about the results? So they have said, as far as the regulations of 2020, all candidates need to qualify. First of all, we'll just go through this. An aptitude test conducted by the Council of Architecture for admission to B.arch course. Therefore, all candidates who have passed in any other aptitude test in architecture conducted by other authorities shall also be required to qualify Nata in order to be eligible for admission to the B.arch course. Therefore, candidates who are desirous to take admission into first year of 5-year B.arch program, a degree course, are advised to register themselves for the third attempt of Nata 2021 as a last opportunity to appear for Nata. So this is all about the results. Results are out, and it has been given as an advice by the Council of Architecture that you can apply for your third attempt to improve better. Now there is a reason else which has been provided over here. It's written that in the view of pandemic in several zones of the country, it has been decided by the competent authority of council to conduct third attempt of Nata 2021 on 3rd September. So as I have told all of these students from the before and only, the Nata will be conducting the third attempt in the very first week of September, because JEE is there in the last week of August, and followed by the Nata examination will be there. As per as the Nata 2021 brochure, the candidates who have appeared in either of the two tests may register themselves for the third attempt. So this is something we have to notice very carefully. They are saying that the students who have appeared in either of the two tests. So if you have attempted either first or the second test, then only you are eligible for the Nata third attempt. If you have already attempted for first and second both, then you are not eligible, which is cleared over here. However, candidates who have appeared for both Nata tests shall not be eligible to appear in the same. The details of registration and other information, important dates for the third test along updated Nata 2021 brochure shall be available soon on the Nata website. Okay, so this is the update. Now how you are supposed to get your results is you need to just open the Chrome or any other browser which is there in your phone or in your laptop, and followed by you just need to write over there nata.in. Once you write that, you will be getting, see, first of all, this link which is popping up, this is regarding this, like this update. So I think this is a new link, Nata 2021 examination results, or this is the last one. No, this is the last link only, same link. Okay, fine. So we will just go to Nata 2021 registration and all. Let's see. And you need to click on login. Just give me a moment. Okay, either you can go to over here and click on login, enter your details and then click on login. You will be logged in into your portal. Or what you can do is you can just scroll below. There is a result link which will be popping up. You need to go to this place and click over here. Followed by again the same page. You need to log in using your details and you will be getting your Nata results. So this was how you should get your results. What about the results? What is the declaration? To sum it up just in few words, I must say Nata has released the results of second attempt. You can go and check it first. Write down in the comment box what your result is. Let's have an analysis of that. And coming to the other part, the third attempt, which is one of the hot topics. So the third attempt can only be given by those students who have attempted only one of the two attempts. Like there was first attempt of Nata held in 10th April, followed by second attempt held in 11th of July. If you have not attempted first one, you just attempted the second one, or either you have not attempted the second one and you have just attempted the first examination, then only you are eligible for the third attempt of examination. Or might be you have not attempted any of the NATA examinations, you can directly go for the third attempt. This is declared as the last opportunity. If you have already given first and second attempt of your examination, then you are not eligible for the NATA third attempt of examination. So this was all, like about the NATA examination. Now I wouldn't like, just hover and hover about the same topic. So after discussing about this, now let's come down to the most important topic that we are going to discuss right now, and that is all about, like now the students question is that, so after the exam is over, after the NATA exam is over, right now what we are going to do, or which colleges we should take the admission in, where to get the college admission, what is the procedure, does NATA have a centralized counseling organization, or a counseling board for all India category college admissions, or why do we need to give the JEE paper to examinations? This is really that important? Or why, like the question is why in every aspect. Okay, so let's skip it again for a hold and quickly let us look at what sort of questions we have received, and you can ask, any doubt that you are having related to this question. So these were the questions that we have received from the NATA people, from the your NATA examination. Just give me a moment, students. Yeah. In the meanwhile, it's better to say, that NATA examination which was held, the live streaming which you are seeing today, it's all about your NATA second attempt of results. Third attempt can be given by only those students who have not attempted either first and second. Results are out. Go to the NATA website, check your results and write in the comment box below what your result is. So we will be just checking about the question paper, and followed by we will be checking about the college options that you can get, what is the counseling procedure. And if you want to register for the one-to-one counseling session with me over Zoom, you can go to the description box. There is a Google form link given below. Fill the Google form and you will get a call back from me regarding your registration and the scheduling of your counseling session for NATA college admissions, or you can say B.arch college admissions as a whole, because it includes your JEE examination as well. Along with that, if you are interested in preparing for the NATA third attempt of examination with me and the JEE last attempt B.arch paper, then you can go to the description box. There will be preference for that as well. You can fill the Google form for those things as well. There will be three options. If you are having any other concern, there is a other like, in the name of other, there is a text box given. You can, while filling the Google form, you can write your concern over there and I will surely do get back to you. Other than that, you can write it in the chat box, any sort of doubts that you are having. Okay, we have got here a few questions. I have received two hellos from Supriya and Curl Book Bites. Okay, I don't know your name, Curl Book Bites. Can you just write your name? Then I will be able to answer your question for sure. Yeah, we will be discussing about this as well, that why NATA results are so less. This is obviously one of the important things. This year we have seen out of 200 comparatively than any other previous years, the NATA marks, range of marks is really very less. It's many people have scored, many students have scored below 100. So we will be discussing about that. So Curl Book Bites, can you please write your name in the chat box? Okay, Supriya is telling hello. Yeah, hello Supriya, you can write your marks. We can discuss about any sort of doubts regarding your college admission, regarding anything that you wanted to know today. Okay, so yeah, now let's just go back to the question paper and let's just have a look at, and side by side we will also see if you are having any doubts related to this. Just a moment. Yeah. Okay, so what we can see here is, like, yes, it's fine now. Okay, so they have asked the questions mainly in your NATA second attempt. If I just analyze the paper in short, it was the aptitude part. Aptitude means what? Aptitude means it will be having something, normally for an architecture examination, aptitude, what a student gets to know about aptitude is, they will have something on the 3D modeling, 3D designing, like you will have some visuals on which you need to think, you need to clear your idea about. And like, but whereas when we look at the Nata paper this time, we are seeing that they have introduced many sorts of maths question. The number of maths question has drastically increased. So that is something you can take it as, that is not really the thing that the students were searching for, or the students would have expected. So yeah, you can take it as this is one of the reasons for why the students had scored a bit less. And also one more reason is, if you just scroll below and let's go to the section where they have included your questions related to drawing. These questions, okay, let's for example take this question, or let's just a minute, let's just see. Okay, not really these, they are having some 3 marks question as well. Where are those? Okay, let's for instance take this only. Okay, we can take this for an example as well. They're asking Futura is the front design of designed by Paul, is a front designed by Paul Renner, a German typeface designer in 1927. Identify the 4 important visual important principles adapted to compose the poster for Futura font. Okay, so over here what the problem is, last year what happened, you could have got some partial marking in those large questions of 10 marks or so. First of all, an architecture student, as an architecture student, or as being from the same background, I really feel that drawing is one of the important things on which a student should be judged upon. But since this is a this is a condition where when you need to be judged, this is the process which has been introduced and we need to get adapted to it. These sort of questions where there are 2 marks, 3 marks, if you do a single mistake, that whole of 2 and 3 marks are going. And that is where lies the reason why you are scoring less in your Nata examination. Okay, now yeah, I have got 2 marks over here. Curl book bites, I just didn't get your name till now, not a problem. So you scored 84 out of 200, whereas Shupriya Kriti has scored 78 out of 200 marks. So I can see there are 5 viewers who are here over here. You can also drop down your marks, how much you have scored. So these marks, whatever we can get, whatever I can see right now over here for you students, I really think that should it be really that less, where the cutoff is up just 70, So the best part is to analyze is, if the cutoff is 70, this year the maximum 60% or 70% of the students are scoring below 100, then at that point of situation you can be somewhat you can be in a position that okay, you did not to worry that okay, I will not get admission into any college, because yeah, if the situation was last year, then I would have obviously said that okay, it is not really possible to take admission in somewhat sort of standard college, because the score which you have got is really less. But if I compare the same with this year's, then I can see that average of the students who were taking my classes previously till the second attempt, most of them I have scored. If I just tell you from, I will just check and tell you. Okay, so I can see here students have scored 72, someone has scored 96, someone has scored, okay, someone has even scored 62, so that is not a pass marks. Someone has scored 73. So do you really need to worry about, or how you should cope up with this situation? The very first and foremost important thing is, you must not worry, because there is nothing if you are just worrying about your results, or you just think that okay, what will happen to me, there is still JEE examination left. If some of you have not given any one of the Nata attempts, there is another one attempt left, and most probably after seeing this sort of marks, these sort of the organizations, they always change their mind and decisions. There is you are not getting an option to fill your Nata third attempt application or pay the fees till now. So like previously I have predicted you that the JEE examination is going to be postponed until 26th of August. I didn't tell 26th, I told the last week of August. And Nata examination third attempt is going to be held by the first week of September. This also I can predict to some extent. Don't take it, this is just on my understanding. I cannot, like, assure you that okay it will be. Every student is going to get the opportunity for attempting the third attempt. This will, I think that this should, this is somewhat an idea which the council is going to come up with, because many students are disheartened, they are disappointed with the marks they have scored. So yeah, I really think that everyone must get a second chance or a next chance to improve it, because until and unless you get the opportunity to improve yourself, this was something, a new pattern which was introduced, totally a different situation in this pandemic in which you need to give the examination. If you guys also need to, if you guys also have to say something regarding this, you can write it in the chat box. Again, I will say that. So we need to cope up with it, and according to my understanding, Nata or anyone, they might allow, I will say one more time, they might allow each and everyone, to attempt to give the last attempt. Okay, just a minute. Yeah. Students, just give me a minute. I'm sorry, really sorry that I am interrupting the session. Yeah, it's fine. Yes. So as I was telling, that Nata people, they might give you a second chance or a second attempt, for this, on this situation, or just looking at this infrastructure or how it has happened this time, that every student must get an opportunity. The reason is, once you look at the question paper which was set at the second attempt, and looking the flow or the way the students have scored, if the last attempt paper is set, which, like, students, this kind of thought might come. If I was also a student today, I might also think that okay, the students, that my friends who got the opportunity of giving the third attempt, it was really very easy, and they got, like, they scored good, but I couldn't. So why should it happen in that way? So that is where I really feel, that Nata must give, or Nata will be giving, according to my understanding, a third attempt to all of you, where you will be able to score, or you will be able to take this, up, and you will be having another opportunity. Now there is ahead of you, there is a JEE examination coming up. I always suggest the students to go for each and every examination which is there, because that is the first and foremost important thing, the gateway, the door through which you can enter, with which you can get the opportunity. If you keep it open to you, then you are having endless opportunities in front of you. So right now, the JEE examination which is there, I definitely suggest you go give the examination, try to score good. I am there with all of you. We'll try to come live, we'll try to discuss some questions which will help you out live. Rest, the students who are joining on the live classes, they will, like, I will be taking live classes for each of them. You can just go to the description box, fill the Google form regarding post-exam college counseling guidance sessions with me. That will be a one-to-one session over Zoom. JEE main live classes over Zoom, along with study materials and every kind of help that I can possibly do for you. And along with that, the Nata third attempt for the students who are giving, because as of now, what we know from the details which the Council of Architecture has shared with us is, Nata third attempt is only for those students who have, like, either not attempted the first or the second attempt. Now, this was the basic, or how it goes. Now coming, I have told you why the students have scored less marks is, just if you see to this question, let's, for example, see, it's, these riddles, when you are having a, which college I can, okay, Nilima is asking which college I can get in Maharashtra and out of 98 score. Nilima, to answer this very specific questions and all regarding your particular marks, or how you should go with, you will be getting a proper guidance, what are the documents required for filling up, proper remote access guidance for getting admission into any of the colleges in your state, or over in, in all over India. Just go to the description box and fill the Google form. Let me know, let me, have a proper detail of yours, and make sure that I will contact you back. Okay. So in 98, see, according to, I will just give you a rough idea. In 98, according to this year, how Nata has taken the, how students have scored. Out of 98, I suppose that you can get some colleges like LS Raheja, Kamla Raheja and Rijvi. There are a few other colleges, but these colleges, I really suppose that they are good. JJ is obviously good, but the main reason why I didn't point it out is the strategy of marks will be a bit higher, and according to this year I feel that they will, because there will be students, you know, who have scored above 110 or something around that, so they might get the opportunity. So as I was discussing, if we look to this question number 74, this given matchstick figure shows 5 squares. How many minimum number of sticks are required to be removed to achieve 7 squares? So in this sort of question, when we are discussing this, or when a student is solving this in a particular given amount of time, it might happen that the student makes a mistake. So making mistake with one question, you are losing 3 marks directly. So that is a blow, or that is, you can think that that is something where, you know, you are losing your marks, or that is how the marks went so low. The main, this will be answer to your question, that why the marks is going such low. Because previously what happened, making an answer, if there was a long answer question of 10 marks or so, or 16 marks, making a wrong answer, you could have got some partial marking. But right now there is no partial marking, and making such, if you just take for instance, out of, there were around 115 questions, and 10 questions another, that is for the memory based questions. I am leaving it as of now. That also, if you remember, there were 3 marks each. I will just try to go through them if I am having that. Let me see. Yes, so these were also, you know, the differences. Okay, let's see. If we move below, yeah, these are having, you know, like some are having 3 marks, some are having 2 marks. So out of 125 questions, just for instance, if a student makes a mistake of, just for example, out of, when you are having a, like, you know, a number of 125 questions, it's I really feel that, okay, there is a possibility that students can make a mistake of 15 questions. Now let's just for example take these 15 questions what you are making. 5 question is having 2 marks each, 10, and the rest 10 is having 30 marks each. So you are losing at that very point only, you are losing 3 marks each. So 3 into 10 is 30, plus you lost you know, 10. 40 marks is going just like that. That is just an instant of, if you are as a student, if you are really scoring good or so. So, you know, like I really feel that you know, just give me a moment. So if you really like, you know, if you are making a mistake over there at that point, and you are scoring that amount of marks, and that is why your score is, you know, like coming less. Why you are scoring less is, this is one of the reasons, you can say. The reasons, just a minute. Yeah, so the one of the reasons is somewhat this. Now this was the question paper. We can have a discussion surely over this. The students who are having a third attempt option, we can try to improve. There are many things to be taken into account, and let's prepare. But the best part why I really feel like, you know, satisfied, or I really feel good is the students who are there. I don't know if any one of them who prepared with me is there on live stream right now. Like, you know, they assured me with that they got at least 15 to 20 marks of questions which were absolutely the same. Like just for example, they got a paragraph question, I remember, which they said was absolutely the same which we have done in our mock test papers, which I gave them. And along with that, there was a question which was having some unlocking, you know, some code and all. Just a moment, let me see if I can get that question here. Okay, this chair question was there. Plan based questions we did, you know, just, yeah, this was the question. I missed it, I think. Yeah, this was. So this was exactly the same question which we did in the mock test papers, and we have really discussed this just before in the strategy class. I also, you know, I also as work as a faculty at Igniting Education. So over there, when we were having a live stream about the strategy class, just before the you know, just before the day of exam, the video is there on my channel as well. So this was the question which we have, and it was exactly the same question which we discussed about. So if you just want this question, let me just show you guys a glimpse of what we have discussed. We made a mock test paper which is supposed to be here. I think it's this. Let's check it out. Yeah. So, you know, like practice, and some practice is something once you do, you can really improve and score good. That is the only one and only process that I really believe, mainly in this sort of questions, or this is the way. Now for the JEE examination which we are going to prepare you guys, or you are going to prepare, you need not to worry that much, because for a JEE examination the aptitude means aptitude only. You are not going to get induced with something else in your aptitude section. Okay, just give me a moment, students. I think it should be okay. This was not the paper. There is another paper. Okay, this was the one, Nata mock paper, on which we have just discussed the day before on our strategic class. Okay, if you are having anything, students, you can really, so this is the paper on which we discussed, and okay, so this was the question which we have discussed about, and this was the question just in a modified manner. They have just, you just check on these two things side by side. Let me see if I can keep it. Yeah, so this is one question on which I discussed with my students, and this is another question which Nata has given in their examination. Okay, let me see. Yes, we can do this. Yeah, so these are exactly the same questions, I think, just with a very basic difference of they have exchanged 6 at the place of 6 and 4. Okay, so see, it was 482. So the answer in this question which we have discussed, it was 062. It was 062 which we got as the answer. And the question which Nata people has given, see the answer, I wrote it once I set the paper for them, for my students, and the answer over here will be 042, because they are interchanging the places of 0 and 4 and 6. So once you practice and get a proper guidance and all, you really can achieve something, and that is how you can score good. That's the one and only process. Okay, I got, what is the highest score for Nata 2021? Someone is crying saying I have just scored 77. You don't really need to cry. Just Pari, can I just know from you? Pari Sharma has told I got 77. Pari, can you just text me that if you are getting an option to go for your this third attempt of Nata examination? I really don't know if you are having the opportunity to go for your third attempt of Nata examination. So if you are having the third attempt, do take it as a learning, and do go for the third attempt of examination. Try to score good. Give your best for the third attempt. If not, let's see. See, Mano sir, I got 114 in Nata and got 94% in 12th out of SC category from Tamil Nadu. Can I get admission in other states? Mano, I am really glad to see you on my channel, and with really, I must say, according to this year, it is really a good score. 114 is really a good score, Mano, what you have scored. Because like this year I am getting many students who have not even scored 100. So 114 in this situation, along with that 90% in 94% in boards, is really a good one. And you are asking for admission in different states, as I was telling to the discussion about all over India, how it goes. So once we look in the all over India architecture colleges, what we can see is architecture colleges are mainly focused either towards the extreme south, that is Chennai, like the whole of Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, in Karnataka mainly Bangalore and all, and the extreme west. Other than that, it's scattered. Delhi, Gurgaon region, you can find some, but not really in the north and all, because yeah, so the thing is, once you go for these places, just give me a moment, students. I think there is some glitch due to which the network is breaking and you guys are not properly able to hear me. Am I audible to all of you? Just respond. I do ask my students in my class like this. Can one of you respond in the chat box if you are live, that am I audible to you? So you can just write it in the chat box if I am properly audible. Students, am I properly audible to you? Let me only check. Okay. Okay, guys. I think there's something. Okay, I think there's some issues Okay, let's just okay. Supriya has wrote yes, sir. Okay, I think there is some sort of just a glitch. Just give me a moment. I will come back in a while and we will discuss regarding the paper as we were doing it. Okay, just give me a moment. We will just discuss over here. I will just switch my connection. Yeah, fine. Just give me a moment. Let me just switch my network because yes, I think now we can do it better. My streaming quality was deteriorating due to some reasons. Let's see if this can be. Fine. I think I'm audible properly now and we can carry on with our discussion. Great, students. Okay. So current Birit is 0. It's higher than the recommendation Birit. Okay, we recommend it. Okay, fine, fine, fine. Good. Just a moment. Yes. Fine. Okay, fine, 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 students. Let's go back. Yes. Yeah, so as we were discussing about this, like regarding your Nata examination, regarding the colleges and all, and I got a reply from Mano that I got 114 and 12th I got 90%, and he's from SC category. So this I really think that you are having really a very good option, or you can say like you are the your 114 in Nata, if you have scored 114 in Nata along with 94% in boards, and I'm leaving your category because I really don't want to discriminate, if you have scored 114 along with this in Nata, along with 94% in boards, you are really in a good place and you're okay. Yeah, so you are. Fine, guys. Just give me a minute. I don't really know why there is a problem in sharing my screen. Let me see. Okay, display capture. Okay, now it's open. Fine. I hope I am audible to all of you. You are able to hear me. The proper streaming is there now. Let's wait and see to it. Okay, just give me a moment. There was a certain issue. Yes. Okay. I don't think my screen is somehow, you know, sharing my screen. Okay, now the screen is shared. Fine. Yes, yeah, I think I got it now. What I want to see about now. Fine. Yes, yes, yes. Now it's fine. Okay, great. Yeah, so I think I'm audible to all of you. And now let us discuss all about, the thing, the main topic, your college admissions. So we'll be coming to that. Yes. Great. Sorry for the delay, students. I know there was a problem. You guys were not able to hear me for a while. Anyhow, this thing got recovered just now. So let's, without wasting any time, let's now proceed with the session as we were doing it. Yeah. So let me just, okay. Okay, it's fine. There is some like stream status it's showing as poor, so that is the problem why I can't, why the streaming is audio is not properly audible. Anyways, if I'm properly audible, can anyone just drop a text and tell me that yeah, I'm properly audible or not, because I think it's a bit problem. Just a minute, I'm trying to get it resolved for all of you. Let me see. Anyhow, this thing got recovered. Okay, fine. I think I am properly audible. Just that there is a glitch in my video, so yeah, that can be taken. That can be taken as something, like we can consider that. Let's proceed further regarding our discussion. So as the things which I have received from all of you regarding, I received some questions or or topics regarding. Mano was saying, yeah, Mano, you can get admission into any of the colleges as of this year, and particularly since you belong from SC category, you are having, that is one of the plus points where you can get your students. So I think we got connected back. Yes. Okay, fine. Now the thing is, okay, I think it's well and good. So yeah, let's continue with the discussion. So as I was telling you, post JE, what you have is your JOSA counseling. So in JOSA counseling, the thing is, you need, in your JOSA counseling, you need to go through the different things regarding your rank, the rank which you have scored. So if your rank is not good, then you are not able. And in 85 percentile, normally a percentile, how it's calculated is out of the students who have given the examination. We need to clear this idea first, that percentile is not the same as your percentage. So you need to, your percentile makes sure that which rank you are going to get in all over India. So according to 84 5 85 percentile and all, I really doubt that if you are going to get a college, because that's really hard. Normally the percentile according to last year or previous years, if you are having a percentile above 98, then only you are able to get a college, otherwise not. And if you ask me about some good colleges through JEE, then I will surely tell you SPA Vijayawada is there, SPA Delhi is there, SPA Bhopal is there. Along with, you should also opt for colleges like NIT Trichy, NIT Calicut. These are the few good colleges which you can go for. Okay, Mamta was telling, now again, as I will just repeat once again, there is a Google form below given in the description box. Go fill the Google form, set your preference. You want to come, you want to discuss with me regarding counseling. That will be a one-to-one, no one else will be there. You can freely discuss and ask your doubts. We can sort out that. If you want to prepare for JEE examination with me, you can do that as well. If you want to go for the Nata third attempt preparation, that also you can do. Okay. Now, yeah, I got a question from Kiran as well. Kiran was saying, okay, Kiran is telling, Bhaiya, thanks for calling me Bhaiya. Yeah, really, I am not much older than all of you, I think. So 117 in Nata and 80% in boards is a really great, Kiran. Congratulations on your this result. You scored 117 in Nata. So I think this is the highest score that I have received till now in my YouTube live session. 117 is the highest marks which I have received from any one of the students on YouTube live. Is it so? Anyone with marks greater than 117? Anyone who has scored more than 117, I need a reply right now. Okay, I didn't get any. I didn't get any. So I think 117 is the highest marks that Kiran, not Kiran, Kiara. Okay, sorry. I think Kiara. Kiara, is it your name, or your name is something, this is your ID for your like YouTube or your ID. So 117 this year in Gujarat सेप्ट मिलेगी क्या? ओके, आपको सेप्ट मिलेगी क्योंकि आप पहले बार है सेप्ट रैंक स्कोर जा रहा है, दैट इज अ बिट लो। एंड सेकंड इज लाइक इफ आई जस्ट अबाउट कि सेप्ट मिलेगी या नहीं, तो इस बारे में मैं आपसे ये बताना चाहूंगा, क्योंकि आप गुजरात से हो, आपका एडमिशन होगा एपीसीपी काउंसलिंग के थ्रू, जो गुजरात का अपना स्टेट्स का काउंसलिंग बोर्ड होता है। तो एपीसीपी काउंसलिंग में क्या होता है, इन द एपीसीपी काउंसलिंग देयर आर 40 सीट्स रिजर्व्ड ओनली फॉर द गुजरात स्टूडेंट्स। सो आपका कंपटीशन जो ऑल इंडिया बेसिस पे होता है, सेप्ट का जनरल, जो सेप्ट का खुद का काउंसलिंग होता है, क्योंकि आप गुजरात में हो, तो गुजरात में लाइक होने के कारण आपका कंपटीशन बहुत ज्यादा हो जाएगा, और जो 40 सीट्स वो सिर्फ गुजरात के अंदर होंगे। So with 117 marks and boards, okay, 80% in boards, I really feel that you are to accept. Just give me a moment, students. Yeah, who's this? Okay, what's your name? Okay, Ahi, so what's your score in Nata second attempt? I would like to know. 78. Okay, right. That's, I can say, on an average, because this year many students have scored like that. But yeah, I would definitely suggest you. Are you able to give the first third attempt of two, or Okay, okay, fine, Rai. Just go in the description box and fill the Google form right away. I will surely do get back to you, or my team will get back to you. Okay. Yeah, just fill the Google form. We will get back to you by today or by tomorrow morning itself. Okay. You will get the Google form in the YouTube live video which you are viewing right now. Go to the description box and fill the like. You will get a link for a Google form. Just click on the link, a form will open, fill all your details, and you can get in touch with me. Yeah, nice speaking with you, my Rahi. Okay, so I got a call from one of your friends who is on YouTube live, named as Rahi. Rahi has scored 78 and she wants to prepare for the JEE. So yeah, if there is any other students who is on the same platform, and you are willing to go for something, you have something to ask, just the basic thing is fill the Google form. We will make sure we will get back to you. Okay, now coming to back again the discussion that we were having, you know, your marks of, just a moment students, yeah, your marks are okay. After Kirara, it's Mokshita is saying 92 in Nata, can I get admission in Karnataka? Mokshita, I would like to know from you, fill the Google form, let over there when you are filling your state, let me know first, are you from Karnataka or not? If not from Karnataka, you can go through KSET counseling to clear a very important doubt. In many states there are examinations like, you know, CET, so which is there in Maharashtra as well, Karnataka as well. So for Karnataka, KSET is working as a counseling organization for Karnataka students. For Karnataka, the non-Karnataka, like, you know, the non-Karnataka students who wants to take admission in Karnataka colleges, they have to come through Comet K. So Comet K is now not an examination for you, dear students. It is a mode of counseling, a mode of counseling organization which it works as, and you can take admission in any of the colleges in Karnataka. Now 92 marks, will you get admission or not, depends on, 92 is an average marks according to this year, it's a pretty decent score. Now depends on your board results, what you have scored, and you are from Karnataka or not. If you are, then you will be in a positive side. If you are not, then nothing else, this number of seats are less, competition is on a wider aspect of all over India, and that's where it depends. Okay, Harshini was saying I scored 110 and 96.2 in state boards. Any possibility for SEPT? Okay, 96.2 is really a great score, Harshini. I would really like to congratulate you for that good percentage in your boards. Anyways, you know, like many people will humiliate or you know, say on this topic that okay, this year you wouldn't have to give the examination and you scored that. But what I understand, the way the people, like, you know, many the you know, CBSE, ICSE, they have calculated is your consistency. If you were consistent in your 12th, like, you know, in your 10th and 11th, then you have scored this. So that's how your achievement. So it is not like that okay, you didn't have to do anything and you scored this. So 92% is really good, and obviously good marks according to this score. Possibilities are, but again, if you are from Gujarat, possibilities are more. If you are not from Gujarat, possibilities are less. Anyways, you must go for it. You just Google one-to-one Zoom session and let's get it. Okay, they are saying 112. Okay, 112 is a good marks. But okay, Kirara was one with 117. Still now is the highest marks that I have received. And boards, this open category Maharashtra. Okay, so Tejas with 112 and 88 in boards. I really assume, since you are from Maharashtra, you have told, just one doubt, since you are from open category, might be you are getting by the second round of chances you will get according to this year's criteria, obviously the way students have scored. Okay, Mokshita told I am from Karnataka. Mokshita, now I just need to know your Karnataka. I am pretty sure because I, like, you know, I was there in Karnataka. I do stay in Bangalore itself. So I know that Karnataka PUC around. Now just tell me in the chat, what's your PUC percentage? How much you have scored? So we can decide something on that. Okay, Vivant was saying 110 in Nata, 109 in Nata, EWS from Maharashtra. Can I get JJ? Yeah, you are